Now this is just a very quick recap on what we're doing today about simultaneous equations. Obviously it's a relatively new topic, so we're starting off with the basic ones, but if you understand the basics, you'll be fine with the rest of it. So, it comes in the form of having two equations, but each equation has two unknowns. And what we want to try and do is try and work our way of finding the one of the unknowns, and then after that we can find the second unknown. And to do that, we look at the two equations and we try and work a way in which we can actually get rid of one of the unknowns from each equation. Now it has to be the same unknown, right? So when you look at the equation, quite often it jumps out to you what one or what unknown, it may be x or it might be y, that we could get rid of. So what I'm going to quickly do is just we're going to just number these equations. Now if you look at these equations, this one jumps out at you because with these equations you can do different things. You could add them together to try and get rid of the unknown, to like cancel it out. You could subtract them from each other to basically make the unknown zero, and on occasion you might have to multiply by a value, okay, because you're essentially wanting to make the unknowns match with each other, okay, and that will allow you to cancel out or delete them from each other. So if we actually have a wee look here, 3x minus y equals 1 and x plus y equals 3. If we have a look at the y's, we could actually add these together, right? So we could actually go and just add 1 plus equation 2. Now, to do that, it's just like adding in the arithmetic. We're going to say 3x plus x, and that gives you 4x. Minus y plus y makes it 0, and that equals 4. So 4 times x equals 4, so 4 times something equals 4, so that means x equals 1. Now what we then do is we know the value for x, and that value is the same for both equations, so x equals 1 there, but also equals 1 there. So we pick one of the equations, so I'm just going to have a wee look at this one. Choose another wee colour. So x plus y equals 3, right, so x plus y equals 3, we know x is 1, so 1 plus y equals 3, so 1 plus what equals 3, and obviously take 1 from this side, take 1 from that side, and you end up with y equals 2. Now, just to double check that that's the case, there's no harm in placing it in the other equation. So again, this other equation is 3x minus y equals 1. So we've got 3 times 1 minus 2 equals 1. So that's 3 minus 2 equals 1. And that is correct. Okay. So what we've now got is a solution in which, in both of these equations, x equals 1 and y equals 2. And that's how you do it. So this is using elimination, because you're trying to eliminate, first of all, one of the unknowns, and then after that we're looking to find the other unknown. So hopefully that's cleared one or two wee issues up.